Guys, it's Candace. Okay, we're gonna try this envelope, some junk mail envelope. I have some, I've had it since last year, vintage numbers and junk from Swipes and Keepies. And I did print this on, excuse me, feels like 20-pound paper, because I knew I was going to use it for collaging. So let's get going on this one and see if I can do a much better job than the last one, which I'm sure you'll see first. So feel free to watch this before you watch that again. Oh my gosh. So this is the infamous, I think only one of a kind. I'm going to go look and see where that zip code is. I think 927. I think that's, I don't know. Anyway, but I want it, so I'm going to use it. Now, I'm going to try to do it easier than last time. I know. Famous last words, huh? All right, so we have, oh, I have this. This is going to be pretty. Okay. Excuse me. I know. Anyway, yes, it truly is just allergies. And yes, I hate them. I don't know why we must have them. Why can't we all just not be bothered by Mother Nature? And y'all, I mean, and yes, I am truly allergic to, I don't like this ruler for this. I'm truly allergic to pet dander, cats. That's one thing why we don't have them in the house. Because like when I pet them, that's why when I get scratched, it takes me a little longer to heal. Because it's not just the scratch that, you know, starts getting red. It's wherever they've got me, because I really am that allergic to cats. And that's why when I got attacked by my neighbor's cat that year and ended up with a cat scratch fever, because I was just so tore up. And it took me so long to heal, because I had got so sick from all the scratches, and the cat had distemper. So it just, you know, was not a good thing for me. So enough of that wah-wah. But yes, no. I truly am probably addicted. I'm addicted to shopping and running my mouth. But anyway, allergic to so much of just life. I mean, you know, we jokingly have said that we understand why people move to Arizona, but I'm sure the dirt and dust and everything, you know, that would be, well, it probably wouldn't be as bad, because, you know, I would be getting rid of a few things. And then, like, they tested me for, like, you know, when a bug, like a cockroach or a bug dies, and then it has their ectoskeleton, their whatever's left over that they do, I'm definitely allergic to that. Well, hello. I'm in the woods with nothing but bugs and trees and stuff. So, yeah. Dummies are us. So let me just go around here. I doubt I'm going to put it that close to the edge, but just in case. But, yeah. And I really do, I guess, I'm really seriously thinking maybe I need to be tested just for the plants and indigenous life around here. But I'm just, you know, like I said, just unfortunately, it just sounds really bad, and it's really not that bad, because I have learned how I know it's coming. I feel it, because I always get like, I call it fever in my eyes. But I never run a fever, but I feel like I have fever in my eye, both eyes, because it starts in my upper sinuses. And, you know, and I used to get sinus migraines so bad, which I am thankful that taking all the, you know, doing these nasal sprays and everything else I don't get sinus migraines like I used to. I mean, they do come on, but I think that what I have now is brought on by stress. So, but I do know when I start getting that feeling, it's time to start putting these these, pills in me, because if not, if I wait a day or two too long, oh, I will just be, it'll have me flat on my back. Because like last year, I didn't listen to the signs, and I mean, I was down for quite a bit. That wasn't when I went to the hospital in August, because that was truly being poisoned by this, that bee pollen stuff that caused me to go there. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna, we're gonna stay with duplicate. I like the duplicate. Let me see what else is over here. Oh, but I do like this blue. But that might be like too, whoa, in your face, just like I am. Too much Candace. Too much Candace is, hazardous to your health. Oh, let me do this one. I like the duplicate. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I know it sounds bad, and it's just something I get twice a year, and I just deal with it. But anyway, trust me, I wish I didn't have to, but because I'm not into it. Who do I want? I might want this side. And then we'll just wrap that around too. Oh, and then, like I said, my poor son, I guess we've been here 8 years. He would get them, not as severe, but the older he gets, the worse his get. And he gets them, but when I'm done with this, within a week, he will be calling me, having the same crap. And he's always like, Mama, what do I take? What color pills? Because, it's a pink, it's a white, it's a red, and it's 2 Tylenol. And, Actifed, Sudafed, Benadryl, and the 2 Tylenols. And then you have to rotate them because, your body gets used to it. So, but he does. And last year, he got it real bad, and he thought he had COVID, but he did not. He tested negative. But he sure ended up with a crazy sinus infection, and it's because he does not listen to his mother. And as soon as he feels that coming on, I mean, he only gets it once a year. But when it comes, it is just as bad as what I have. And yeah. And he doesn't listen. So I can't feel sorry for him most of the time because he doesn't listen. Robert. Oh, but I do. I feel sorry. Now my daughter, now Jennifer, when she was younger, oh my God. If somebody a mile away had strep, Jennifer caught strep. I mean, every year that girl caught strep. She hasn't had strep in a few years, but oh, I'm telling you, it was bad. I've never caught strep, but she did. I mean, somebody said, whispered strep, and Jennifer would be just, sick as a dog, and she'd get strep. And I guess I got my tonsils out when I was 12 maybe, because I've always had sinus problems, and then some of my sinuses, my tonsils grew back. Now my uncle, he had his tonsils removed 2 times. They grew back, and but I have like little patches on the back that they say tonsils that have grown back, which is weird, but weird is for me. What can I say? So, but yeah. But my son has not had his tonsils out, nor my daughter. But yeah, I mean, I've had sinus problems all my life, and allergies all my life. So it's just part of me, and I've just learned to, I hate to say it, suck it up, but suck it up. And the only reason why y'all know about it is because I get this cough, which takes forever for it to go away because it just likes to hang on. But as you can tell, even now, there it is. I hate losing this thing. It's clear. But even now, you know, it's much better than last time. But it has a mind of its own, and it does what it pleases. It comes and goes as it wants to. If you could see the weeds and grass that's in our yard, I mean, they're just starting. And I don't know what I'm going to do, because John can't do it. He just can't. He can't do it. And I suck. I'm just, I don't know. Okay, we're going to tear it on here. And you can't find anybody around here to help you. They want to charge a fortune. And we just, every last dollar we have goes to his cancer. So, anyway, enough of that. But please don't think I'm dying from some kind of crazy infectious disease. I'm not. It's just called, I really have bad allergies. Oh, gosh. And I hated them. But yeah. I mean, my son, like last year when he got sick, he, you know, he'd call me and he'd, you know, have his cough, have all this crap. And I'm like, I said, why? Why can you not take the pills that you know that will, you know, it doesn't stop it, but it stops it from getting so bad, because you just don't want it to get down into your chest, because, man, once it settles in there, oh, you're just miserable. I mean, you know, the first 2 days you truly feel like you have the flu, but it's not really it's just weird. And if you can just stop it from getting down into your chest, oh my gosh, you're just ahead of the game. But he waits until it gets so bad. And so, and I'm like, well, don't forget to take this and don't forget to take that. And he's like, that's what they gave me. That's what they gave me. I'm like, see? You could have saved money going to the doctors. You could have saved money getting prescription stuff if you just listened to your mama. But no. Robert can't listen to his mama no more than I listen to any of my grandparents. But I would have listened to her about sinus stuff. Now, my Nana had some sinus, you know, stuff, but nothing like I got. I don't know who in my family gave me this nonsense, but I don't appreciate it. I mean, I don't know my, fraternal, my father's side of the family, so I have no idea if they're healthy or not. So, but I guarantee you somebody on that side of the family has stinking allergies, because they passed them down to me. Oh, and then Robert said, poor little Stone, he snores real bad now. Excuse me. And he's like, I never knew a baby could snore like that. I said, well, that poor child might have inherited our allergies. He's like, oh, gee, Mom, thanks. Hey, not my fault. So, you pass that one on. I don't know if I want 2 reds on there. I think I'll save that one for another one. I'm liking this, but then I'm going to miss the paid. So, I know, I'm so stinking picky. It's just, can that fit on here? Yeah. It's just an envelope. Oh, but yeah. I mean, it's always fun to make an allergist go, woo! Yeah, yep. Nothing like it, you know, when you get to hear them say, oh my. I'm like, yep. You know, I'm also allergic to, you know, bees and wasps and all that fun stuff. And I'm allergic to the contrast that they give you for, like, MRIs and all that stuff. Oh, my God. I know I probably have told you this story way back when. I found that out the hard way because I ended up, you know, getting severe migraines when before I got pregnant with my son. And so they were just trying to run tests, see what was going on. And, well, sure enough, I mean, broke out from head to toe. And then they gave me, you know, a shot and everything to get over all that, which I did. So then they decided they were going to do, give me the pill. There's like a pill that they give you that's supposed to counteract the reaction that you have to the dye. Oh, no. I mean, Lord have mercy. You know, it was bad. I mean, I'm talking like you stuck me in a red pile ant. And, you know, the doctor, she was like, Oh my gosh, she says, if anybody tells you that they'll give you this drug to counteract the reaction, she says, you just tell them no, and you tell them you had a severe reaction. She said, you don't even tell them you had a reaction. She says, you tell them you had a severe reaction. I'm like, oh, no problem. So yeah, so if I do any kind of test like that, it has to be without contrast, which kind of sort of defeats the purpose, because the contrast is what lights all your stuff up. But I'm sorry, my body said nope. No ma'am, no ma'am. Okay, so now we are going to cut this off. Okay, I'm going to trim a little down the side. I mean, literally, you know, that hair. And then I'm going to flip it over and see if I can get that itty bitty hair. Ooh, or sometimes makes your eyes go cockeye, cross-eyed, especially when you got like patterns beneath it. Could just be an old person thing. All right, and then I want to go down. Oh, I think we did 3/4 of an inch last time, so let's just, come on, there you go. Work with me, little ruler. Oh, 3/4 of an inch equals this way. Oh my gosh. All right, and then, ooh. But yeah. And if our stupid horses would you know, go out there and do their job and eat all the, I mean, we have like beautiful green grasses with these cute, and then it's not even ragweed. Oh God, I'm dreading ragweed season, because I really think John's going to have a problem this year with that, just with his immune system. And I hate it. But we have these beautiful flowers, these little yellow flowers out there. And you would think they'd be, you know, out there munching, because I mean, it's bright green. You know, little parts of them it's growing out of. But no, those horses are useless. They just want the sweet feed. All right. Now, last time I did score it though, to help me bend it in. Okay. You know, last time my window was up closer and all that good stuff, which this is still going to be in my window. So, I'm just going to do it about 1/4 of an inch. Oh my God, I know, it just feels like I'm cutting into my good stuff. You know, and that's kind of pretty to use for scrap paper. Let's just keep that. I know. I didn't need it, but I kept it. And then let me just come it this way. I don't even know why I fight myself. I know better than to cut right-handed. I just need to cut lefty. And then let's just go ahead and stick a little bit of glue on here. Because if I'm going to fight it, I'm just going to fight it once. I'm not going to fight it twice. Even though I'm getting all the glue on my fingers now. But I got enough on there to hold it down. Just to give it, yuck, a little more umph on top. Oh, yucko nasty. Okay, so now, let me go ahead and cut this off. Oh. Alright, and then we'll just go ahead and pull this over. And this needs to be cut at a slight angle so it doesn't show in. We'll just do this one at a slight angle so it doesn't show on below. Okay. I know I'm doing something a little different. I know if you've watched, if you gave up on the next thing, then you'll understand why. Let me just go ahead and glue these two down. Make sure nobody's loose, and they're not. You know, we want any paper on the loose. Envelopes on the loose. Watch out, an envelope has escaped from the paper zoo. Oh my gosh. A friend of mine, she lives in Slidell, Louisiana. Her granddaughter just graduated from LSU, and she wanted to be a veterinarian. But, you know, she still has some years to go. So she has to, you know, continue her education, and then she's working. She got a job at the primate facility. It's a research facility, John said. I did not know they had one in Mandeville, Louisiana. But he claims that the stories were that they do tests and stuff on them, which I don't know. He says he never knew, but it's not one of those places that you can actually like go and visit. So, you know, I don't know about that. But, and there was a reason for that. I forgot. Yeah, she got a little thingy on there. But yeah, so she's working with them, and then they have a continuing education program that they actually pay for her to go to continue her education down at LSU. Even, you know, with that, I don't know if this is the one I had that I wanted. But she's tickle pink. And I know there was a reason for the story, but I slap plumb forgot. That is just going to be too long. Alright, we're just going to do this one. So, sorry. Maybe when I watch this back, I'll hear what the heck I want to talk about. And, to maybe continue the story. Because there was a reason behind me. Oh, poop. Telling you that my friend Linda's daughter graduated, got on the primate. Shoot, I don't know. I give up. Oh, see, they should test Benadryl on us monkeys, because and all this other stuff, because it makes you lose your mind. Oh Lord. Anyway. I don't know. Oh, shoot. I still hear Molly. Molly is still barking, telling me, Mama, let me in. And I'm down here running my mouth, telling her, no, I don't hear you. She's like, woof, woof, let me in. Sorry, babies. I know. I hear you. I'm coming. It's not that hot. You'll survive. Okay. Just so I know where my little curve is going to be, because I want to just put it on here. I thought that's what I was supposed to do, and wrap it around, but this isn't long enough. Oh, but Jeezels. Well, we'll just have to add another stinking piece of paper on there. I know I'm not going to like this, so let me just cut that off right now. Too much white. All right, I'm much better. Oh, okay, we're going to be cutting here. So let's just glue on here. And then if I cut it here, I still don't have the back, so I'm going to flip it around. All right, so I'm talking myself out of this wise plan. If I'd have cut the, oh my gosh, that dog. If I'd have cut it off first, which I'm getting ready to do, then I can wrap it around. If that makes any sense. So let me just trim my edges. I know. This isn't working either. How my head had it planned out. Oh my gosh. Because, you know, I was like, well, if we just flip this over like that, then we'd have this and you'd cut it off. But this isn't long enough. But we're still going to do it. Let me just hold it up to the light so I can see where I've got to cut. I know. Oh, I better glue it on here. Because once I cut that one off, it's going to fall off. It's going to fall out. Oops. I'm surprised these dogs aren't having a fit. She's out there barking. Because usually, you know, they're all like, Mama, Mama, Molly's barking. You gotta let her in. Oh, well. You're too slow, boo-boo. Alright. So that's that one. Now, I think I still need to trim. This side is still too big. I know, you just have to sure it up here and there. Alright, now. And then this gives us room to put a tag in here. And I'm going to leave that blue because I think it's pretty. And then we're just going to, let's see what we have. What kind of scraps did I make myself so I can put on here? This one will work. Alright, so we're just going to, let's tear it with the little tear ruler. So what's going to show will be a little rough. And then we're going to cut it, tear it on the aired. And then this will go down in here. We still need to cut a little bit more off so it doesn't fight it. And I don't know if I need that much extra paper stuff down in there. Because, you know, it's just, oh no, I don't, because my window's there. Good thing I was thinking for a hot minute. Okay, let's go ahead and put our crease in there so we don't lose it after I glue it. Oh, let me just go ahead and ink the sides in case anybody shows through. Oops. Sure missed a little glue there. Wonder how John's stupid pine tree is growing behind our shop over there. I mean, that fool's so happy we got a stinking pine tree growing on our property. Alright. So we have that. Yeah, that felt like it was not glued all the way. Alright, now I'm going to put a little pocket on the back. Oh wait, yes, because it's going to be a flippy, but it's going to be an easy flippy. And I should have left one of these hanging out, but I did not. And where did my paper go? And I thought this would be pretty on the back because, well, one, it's, you know, about the perfect size that we could use on here. Alright. this we need to cut. Here and right there. Okay. I know, I'm cheating. I'm just making a straight cut. Got to cut that twine I've got where it doesn't belong. But I'm going to be using it again. So it's 4 inches. And then I'm going to need something across the top of here. Which this would be just fine. So put our other little piece of scrap back there. Cut the white off of here. Oh, darn it. Well, so much for this one being quick and easy. Alright, and then we'll ink around here. But I want to glue some book page behind it, just because, I mean, it is 45, no, it's not. It's 32 pound paper. And since I'm going to make a pocket out of it, I think I want it this way. Yeah. I want to make sure my back is a little firmer. I know I'm looking for a plain book page with writing on it instead of blank paper. Hold on. Let me rip some out of my handy dandy book down here. I got 2 instead of 1. All right. So oops. Oops. All right. Let's see if I can cut this with scissors. What they say? Cooking with gas now. We're rolling. Hopefully I didn't confuse you so much. So like I said in the video, go back and watch. Anyway, I might just have to post this one first since it's run over. Okay. I just got to give it a minute to dry. So my my hole punch will punch it pretty. All right, now I do want to, I do need to ink around here. And we need to make our closure. And I need to put our closure on before we do that. Before I officially put pocket on. Good thing I was thinking for a hot minute. I know I have the big ones. Let's see if I like the big ones on here. Oh, I got glue everywhere. And I don't know. My answer is probably no. I think I'm still liking the 3/4 of an inch. So let's punch a few of these out while we're waiting for that glue to dry. We could just wait for glue to dry. Part of the video is waiting for the glue to dry. Alright. So. glue our tops and backs together. Okay, so we're gonna put this on here, but I need to put this on here first so my twine can wind. I like that little part showing. So, all right, I shouldn't have put my whatever that is, styrofoam up. Good thing I didn't put my whatever those are, brads up. All right, let's poke a hole. We're going to use this one. It's kind of rosy gold. I guess it's more copper. Not so bad. All right, but... and I think this time, I'm only going to use... oh, no. This is not that thick, so I think it'll be fine. It was good last time. You know, and I usually like to take these and punch, you know, a smaller hole, just so I can actually glue my twine in there. So I'm just gonna, I know it's one extra step that you don't have to do, but I do feel better and I do like it. Oh gosh, and I didn't do it on the last one, but I wanted to show you what I did, how I normally do mine. And that way it just kind of holds it in there and it gives you just a little extra layer to be able to twirl your twine, embroidery thread, whatever you put on there. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and put, well, this is too thin. I guess I'm going to use some of this book page just because it's a little thicker. And let me go ahead and poke 2 1-inch holes out of it because I'm going to need it for the other one, which I'll probably use the other because you see it. So anyway. But this way nothing catches on the brad when you're using it, you know, putting things in and out, because we're going to use this as a pocket. Okay, so now that my stuff has, oops, I decided I wanted it this way, has dried a little bit, we're going to take Oh, who is this? This is a 3.5 inch. I know I'm using the Bahama Mama, but we're going to take the 3.5 inch and let's see how far this goes on here. Oops. I'm going to have to move it up because now my bank endorsement. Doggone it, Candace. Yep, should have went that far. Alright, well now we got to put some scrap on the bottom. We just happen to have this, so let's just tear this and put it on the bottom. Here's another way to fix a oops. Oop, there it is. Okay. Whoops. Alright. So just put this on the bottom because I needed a little extra because I poked my hole too far down on here. Oh my god, glue on my fingers is sticking to me. Okay, so now we're just going to put our pocket on here. Right there below the endorsement stuff. Ooh. Okay, so that gives us a pocket on the back and this window envelope pocket on the front. And we will make cards for this when we get to our journal. Alright, so we still have to do this one. Uh-oh. Shoot. There it is. I'm like, I know I did it. Where it went, oh, just y'all knew. Okay, so now we're going to poke a little hole. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put this one, even though it's not, the string isn't glued on there, it just gives me the extra, you know, that little extra space between your twirlies and your brad. Okay. Then we'll just put a little glue on here to hold it. Take a brad, puke it through. Alright, come on, there you go. I'm like, work with me, please. Okay, and then we'll poke it through this hole. Get our brad on. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and put the thicker one over it just to cover it. Alright, let's do this one. Well, what's it matter? I have some words on one and some words not on the other, so let's just do it. Okay, so there. We have, there'll be a tuck spot in here. And there's a tuck spot back there. And you can just put it in your journal as is. Or, oops, let me do this. Or we can put a hinge on it when we get it in there and make it a side flip, which that's probably what we're going to do, but we're going to wait until we get it in our journal. All right, so that's the other version of using some junk mail envelopes to make. I know I've seen a lot of people make it to where it's just a square flap, you know, fold over, but I wanted a envelope looking one. I know, I had to be different. So there you go. That is that one. And I'll just put this in here so you can see. We have, oops, that. And then we'll put this one in there so you can tell there's another one right there. All right. Well, there you go. There's that one. Hopefully it was a little less confusing than the first one. Like I said, I'm probably going to do this one video first and then do the other one next. So when you get confused, don't think it's you, it's me. I did one video first and then I'm just going to flop them around. So, because that way it might save your sanity. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little project. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing some of your time with me. Thanks for sharing some of your day with me. I hope you have a great day and a blessed day. Lots of kisses and lots of love. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.